Good morning. This is Bryce Helms, and I'm here with some corrective exercises for plantar fasciitis. And we're just going to be following the protocol of the NASM's corrective exercise programming. And so we're going to start by working into the inhibitory stage, just with a little bit of foam rolling. So I've got my foam roller here, and a lot of times with plantar fasciitis, an individual tends to have tight calves. And that's the first thing that we want to roll out. So just getting both or one of your calves on that roller. Just going to lift your hips up off the floor, roll back and forth for about 30 seconds. If you find any tight spots and you want to sit there for a little bit, that's okay too. Just let those tight areas work themselves out. From there, we're going to be working the outside of your lower limb. We're going to roll the perennials and rolling back and forth now just on the side. Same type of time as before, about 30 seconds. If you find any tight spots, just feel free to stay there for a little bit and let them work themselves out. Moving on from there to the lengthening phase, going to start by stretching our soleus muscles. So you can do this one standing up. Find yourself a wall. Lean against it, get your back foot flat on the floor, keep your heel flat, and just lean in toward that wall by bending your back knee and keeping that heel on the floor. Just ease yourself in, hold for about 15 to 30 seconds, and then repeat on the other side. The second static stretch, lengthening stretch, is for your plantar fascia on the bottom of your foot. So this one you do by crossing one leg over the other. You're going to grab the ball of your foot with your thumb and wrap your fingers around the remaining toes and just pull back on your toes. Hold for about 10 seconds and relax. Repeat that anywhere from 3 to 10 times depending on how it's feeling and how your body's feeling. Just hold that stretch and relax. Moving on to activation stage of our corrective exercises for plantar fasciitis. We're going to do some resisted ankle dorsiflexion. Now I don't have a band, which you can use a band normally. You can use somebody to help provide resistance. But today we're going to use a dumbbell. So I've got a light dumbbell, 5-pound dumbbell. Just going to put it on top of my toes to where it's not going to roll off of my foot. I'm going to do a 2-second concentric contraction, raising my toes up off the floor, and a 4-second eccentric lowering. 2 seconds up, 4 seconds down. Repeating for 10 to 15 repetitions on that foot. The second activation exercise that we have is a single leg calf raise, which you can do on any type of elevated surface. I just happen to have my step, so we will use that. Keeping your knee in line with your big toes. Drop your heel down, raise up. Same type of thing, 4 seconds down for the eccentric contraction, 2 seconds up. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. Doing this one for 10 to 15 repetitions. The final exercise I'll show you today is a one-legged squat, and that's for our integration stage. I'll use our same light dumbbell, our 5-pounder that we were using before. You don't need much weight for this one. You're going to hold it in the opposite hand of the leg that you will be working of your affected leg. I'll stand to the side here so you can see. We got the dumbbell down to the front. I'm going to keep that foot flat on the floor and just go down to a one-legged squat. Fully extend the hips and the knee up at the top. Back up, down, back up. Very slow, very controlled, for anywhere from 10 to 15 repetitions for that exercise as well. I hope these help out for your plantar fasciitis.